Morning, folks. We are on the hunt this morning for some deep cycle batteries. We're driving around, so excuse the bouncy camera. I've done a little bit of research on it, and there's a lot of different camps out there as far as batteries go. Some people swear by the golf cart batteries, some people are lithium, some people are whatever, and I've looked at some folks who have just lead acid batteries, and as long as you maintain them, you keep the water levels up on them, and you have to use a distilled water in them, so you have to either distill your water or buy distilled drinking water to pour in them. But I think that the deep cycle batteries are going to work for us. They're meant to be brought really low and then trickle charged up or charged up real slow. So we're going to take and we're going to see if we can't go find some today. To start off, I think all we need is about two. We're not really running anything except for electronics. We're not trying to run a whole house. And that's the thing about your solar systems. You've got to design your solar system to meet your needs. You can't go by what somebody else says. And right now, we've got a 100-watt solar system that we're going to start off with. And that's just to get us started. Later down the road, when we get our house built, yeah, we're going to need a bigger solar system, because we're going to be wanting to run freezers and refrigerators and that sort of thing. Right now, all we're doing is basically camping out. That's what we're going to start with. So we're going to go see if we can't find two deep cycle class. I think they said they were 31A deep cycle batteries is what I'm hunting for. So right now, Polly is trying to get breakfast. So we're going to go over here and get her some breakfast, and then we're going to be on the hunt. I done called one place and they said they didn't have any, so we're going to take you along for the ride. Hang with us. So here's what I got. These are deep cycle marine battery, RV Pro battery. Checking the stats on them. These will run in a reserve for almost 4 hours, 210 minutes at 50 amps. Nothing we're going to run is going to run 50 amps per battery. That's pretty nice. It's got 675 cold cranking amps. It'll crank 840 cranking amps at 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So not a bad, excuse the wind, not a bad little battery. Now, I had one battery for a core. There was a $22 core. I had one core. So I had to end up paying $22 because I didn't have another battery. Go figure. But I think these will last a long time. These are designed to run way down. This is what everybody uses on their hydraulic motors for their dump trailers. So it'll run up to 4 hours at 50 amps. That's pretty heavy duty. So I think it's going to work great for us. And then these are a maintenance battery. You do have to take and check them out and make sure they have water in them, which is one thing that we're going to have to get used to doing. But there it is. That's our battery bank for our little 100-watt solar panels. I think it's going to keep up really good with it. The next thing I got to get is just a regular battery charger for those days that our system doesn't get any sun, so we can just hook up the generator. So that's my next purchase. Try to purchase a little bit every week for Off-Grid Homestead. So my next purchase is a battery charger. Probably just go over to Harbor Freight and pick one of those up. So we've accomplished one of our goals today. Morning, folks. Yesterday I got my batteries, and we got some stuff to fix this little bench with right here. I've had this little bench. I got it on the side of the road, on the side of the street, up in Durango when I was doing service work. Went to this one house and they had thrown it out, and I thought it was kind of neat. There's no telling how old it is. It may not be that old, I don't know. It's cast iron, but seeing as how I got all that 5/4 board, I thought I would rip some of the 5/4 board down and put some new wood in it. And then I bought this all thread. It has no support. I don't know if you guys can see that little hole there. I'm gonna put that all thread through there with that piece of aluminum. Bought that at Tractor Supply yesterday. And then we'll figure out what color to paint it, because we're gonna take that down to the Homestead and make it our little sitting bench. I'm gonna probably set it down under a tree somewhere. We can go and sit and watch the sunset. Be a nice little old piece, I think. Had it for over a year now. But right now, I've got to go over here to one of the trailers. Their water heater is corroded through and is leaking. So I'm going to change out their water heater. Pulling out these water heaters is a pretty simple matter. You have a gas line, and then on the inside you have the water in, the water out, and then these have a 110 ignition system that lights the furnace, or lights the heating element. It's not too hard to take and change out. It does a pretty easy job. I unhooked the power inside. I've got the gas disconnected. I've got to drain the water right here so we don't leak water all in the trailer, and then I can undo the one inside. So I'm going to take this plug out, drain this one. It's just corroded through in the bottom, and then we're going to pull it out and put the new one in. Pretty simple deal. I have changed these out before. It's not all that hard. You get a new thermocouple. This is your pilot light, so there's gas coming up in here, and then this is your thermocouple. It heats up and tells it when to shut the gas off and on, allows the pilot light to come on. So I'm gonna drain it, get it pulled out of there. Okay folks, I got that water heater. Here's the remnants of it. Got it all fixed. I have got to take and make some closures right here and here. So I have to probably put a clamp on these. I'm going to cut a strip. I'm going to rip one of these down and cut a strip to go right here and bolt it on each side. And I'm going to use that for a channel to put a bolt through here and tighten it. Hey folks, it's getting late. I got one corner done on this trailer. I have been hunting through bolts and washers and trying to come up with ideas for this, and this is what I come up with. I didn't want something as big as this in here, and I got a block right here, and then I have a nut bolting through here, and I've got it pulled up tight. I hope y'all can see that. So I've got to cut off some bolts. I got to cut them all off, to be honest with you. They hang on everything. I did use some lock washers, some not lock washers, but that's the manner in which I'm going to lock it all together. I'm going to cut two more of these for the front over here. Then I got to cut the back. Sometimes when you're working on things, you just got to take an experiment. I think I'm short one of those blocks. I may have another one somewhere in something, but sun's going down. I got to go start some irrigation. All in all, I think that right there is going to work. It pulled it in there pretty tight, and that block is working like a washer. Give you another shot of it.
So I gotta build 4 more of those. I gotta get out here and do some irrigation, clean up whatever else. Gotta clean up all my tools and all my mess. Went through all that just to get a plan. Sometimes that's the way it is in life. You plan, not everything happens in a 30-minute video, but it's really cooled down since I started this little project. It's not as hot as it was, but appreciate y'all for stopping by. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. When I look at my analytics, guys, 71% of the people who watch my videos aren't even subscribed. So if you're watching my video, if you're getting to the end, maybe I need to put subscribe through my videos. Maybe that'll help. But if you're watching my videos, make sure you hit the old subscribe button if you like what you see. Evidently people are coming back, so they're coming back to it, so why not subscribe? Hit the old thumbs up button, leave us a comment. Whether you like us or you don't like us, I don't mind engaging folks. I don't mind seeing what people's beef is with me. You know, we should all come together, particularly with things that's going on right now in the nation. We should all come together and talk about our differences, and most of the time you're gonna find out we ain't all that different. We're just folks. So till next time, I'll see you down the road.